Hi, I'm Fraser Douglas, the avid tent camper. In this video, I want to tell you why I think most camping families should add a camping Dutch oven to their camp kitchen kit. And I want to tell you why I think that camp oven should be 10 inches in diameter, have a flat lid, and should have no legs. Hope you enjoy this video. Let me begin with a little Dutch oven history. This information comes from the book Early American Cast Iron Hollowware by John Tyler. According to Tyler, cast iron pots were first produced in Europe in 1543, but most families cook their meals with ceramic, brass, bronze, copper, or welded iron pots until 1707, when Abraham Darby developed a faster method for producing cast iron pots. At that time, cooking pots were rounded at the bottom, relatively tall and narrow at the top, with vertical ear lugs. They had 3 legs because all food was cooked over an open fire at that time, and if they had a lid, it was either made from ceramic, wood, or tin. Over the next 100 years, the cooking vessel shape evolved into the Dutch oven shape that we know today. It had a wider bottom and shorter and straighter sides. But it still had 3 legs because all meals were still being cooked over open fires. And it had a flat cast iron lid with a lip or flange along the outside edge that was used for holding hot coals on top for baking. According to urban legend, Paul Revere helped to develop the modern Dutch oven shape, but Tyler's book doesn't mention this fact. Today, Dutch ovens have 2 different shapes. The traditional Dutch oven shape with a flat lid and 3 legs is now called a camp oven. And the modern Dutch oven now has a flat bottom so that it can be used on top of a modern stove or inside the oven, and a domed lid. So why should most families add a camping Dutch oven to their camp kitchen? And the answer is because it allows you to cook a wide range of delicious food that you could not otherwise cook without one. For example, you can bake biscuits, cornbread, and a delicious loaf bread. You can bake a wide variety of casseroles and other entrees, such as lasagna and pizza, and a wide variety of desserts, such as cherry pie and fresh brownies. You can use the oven as a deep fat fryer to fry French fries, chicken, and fish. And you can use it to cook beans, soups, and stews that require long simmer times with just a little bit of heat. And you can also use it as a frying pan if you need to cook up a large amount of bacon, brown some ground beef, or braise some pork chops. So what features should you look for? First of all, I suggest that the camping Dutch oven should not have any legs, because modern tent camping families no longer cook all of their meals over the open fire. Instead, they cook many of their meals, if not most of their meals, on a camp stove and sometimes on a home stove. Furthermore, a flat-bottom Dutch oven is easier to pack in a small space and easier to clean when you need to heat water in it over the stove eye. When you want to bake something with hot coals under it, just set it up on a trivet. This folding lid stand by Lodge works perfectly as a trivet. The camping Dutch oven should also have a flat lid so that you can put hot coals on top of it to bake whatever foods you want to whenever you want to bake it. Now, it can be a little hard finding a Dutch oven with a flat bottom and a flat lid, and so I'll tell you where to find them at the end of this video. The inside diameter of the camping Dutch oven should be 10 inches because this size is more economically priced than larger ovens. It's lighter in weight, it's easier to pack and easier to clean, but yet it is large enough to cook plenty of food for at least 5 people. Oh yeah, and it easily fits on any camp stove or home stove eye. Let me show you how we pack our cookware into this milk crate. First of all, we'll start with our Dutch oven. And I'll take the lid off and I'll put the Dutch oven right there in the milk crate. Next, I have 4 cooking pots and 2 baking pans, which fit right down inside of that Dutch oven. Next, I want to take our Wagner skillet and fit it down the side. And finally, I'm going to take the Dutch oven lid and fit it down the other side. And all of our cookware is now inside of this milk crate. A 10-inch Dutch oven comes in 2 sizes. If it has 3.5-inch walls, it will hold about 4 quarts, and if it has 4-inch walls, it will hold about 5 quarts. Now, most families only need a 4-quart Dutch oven, but a large family may want the 5-quart Dutch oven. So how can you find a good camping Dutch oven with a flat lid and a flat bottom? Basically, you have 3 options. First, you can go to the internet where you'll find Bayou Classic and a couple of other brands make Dutch ovens with flat lids and flat bottoms. Second, you can go to the Lodge Factory Outlet store. In the factory second section, you can find a 10-inch Dutch oven and you can find a 10-inch flat lid to fit it. The third option is go to an antique store and find an antique or vintage Dutch oven and then try to find a 10-inch flat lid to fit it. Finally, I want to talk about how to get the best baking performance from your Dutch oven. Many Dutch oven cooks like to put their Dutch ovens inside of stainless steel animal feed pans to get the coals away from the cold and wet ground. But I prefer to bake inside of a pedestal grill if my campsite has one. Since many campsites do not have pedestal grills, I carry a Camp Chef Dutch oven table to get my Dutch oven off of the ground, and I use my woody folding camp stove to make a windscreen and baking chamber. In sum, I think many camping families would be very pleased if they added a camping Dutch oven to their camp kitchen kit and learned how to cook a wider variety of great tasting food with it. Remember, take more trips, travel further, visit more attractions, and save money. Go tent camping. To learn more about family tent camping clothing, equipment, procedures, history, ethics, and destinations, please read my book, Basic Tent Camping. Visit my website, Modern Tent Camping, and follow my Facebook page, Modern Tent Camping. Links to these sites are provided in the description below. Thanks for watching.